Fitness Friday, everybody. This is Janet Randall, and who wants to flip a tire today? I do. Let's talk about proper tire flipping form, okay? When I first started to learn how to flip a tire, I imagined, for whatever reason, more of a right angle. You stand up, turn, flip it over. Not so, okay? It's more of a starting low and a progressing forward at this angle kind of a movement, okay? It starts with a nice deep squat, so you want to make sure that your muscles are warm. Your hips are definitely warmed up, ready to go, because our feet are a little bit wider. We're going to get that deep, deep squat, okay? As we start to drive and lift that tire up, it's extremely important that your belly button is pulled in strong. You're locked in core, supporting that back, because we lift with our legs, not our back. Bum down, eyes up, squat low, engage those abs, drive those heels through the ground, not just against the ground, drive it through the ground as you lift and press and in that forward momentum. Let me show you one more time. So right here, squat low, okay, bum down, eyes up, abs engaged, drive through those heels, bring it forward, flip over. Okay, let's talk about some exercises that will help us build the proper strength so that we can flip tires all day long. All right, first one, and grab some hand weights. We've got a squat, curl, press. Let's get the most bang for our buck and combine 3 exercises in one. Okay, we want to start with those feet hip width apart, nice and tall again, belly button engaged. Always, always, always when we're squatting, our body weight should be in our heels and we drop our hips down and back. Squat, as we come up, bicep curl, overhead press, and then put that on repeat right here. Notice on that curl, the motion is right here in my elbow, okay? It's important that we're not swinging the shoulder, okay? It's a bicep curl, elbows are glued in tight, and then that overhead press, we're using those muscles of our upper back to lift that weight up and over. As we do this again, our belly button is pulled in strong. If you need to, you can absolutely break this apart. Just work on proper squat form until you feel strong and good in that squat. You can absolutely remove the weight. If you're still working on, it's more important to have good form than to add that weight. Then you can add, break it down, get some bicep curls in, separate right there. And then if needed, comes that overhead press. Belly button in strong, and strong lift overhead using the muscles of our triceps and our upper back. Okay, squat, curl, press. Let's set the weights down for a minute. Let's work on some power. We need to build some power, explosive power for this one. So we're going to take it to a reverse lunge with a power skip. You can use weights, you don't need to. I'm going to demonstrate without weights today. Feet are hip width apart, always, always. Railroad tracks on those lunges. Nice and tall. Reverse lunge means we step behind us. Okay, hips, knees, and toes are pointing forward. Front knee is right over that ankle, nice and tall. We're going to drive through that front heel. Pull that back knee forward and up for that power skip. You want to complete all repetitions on this side, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. Maybe we're not quite ready for that skip or that hop. That's okay. You can still get in your lunge, drive through that front heel, pull that knee up and back, up and back, up and forward. As you step through, you're still building that strength. Whoops, my balance. Building that strength for that reverse lunge power skip. Okay, moving on. We're going to do a little farmer carry, because that first part, that tire flip, is just a good old-fashioned deadlift, that first little initial drive. So let's build that strength. Let's get that muscle memory going. I'm going to grab some kettlebells right here. Okay, always, always, we're going to lift with our legs. If you don't have kettlebells, that's okay. Did you know that a gallon of water weighs 8 pounds? So get a gallon jug, fill it with some water, 1 on each side or 2 on each side, depending on how big your hands are. You got it. Farmer carry. So we're going to squat down, grab our weights on each side. Again, bum down, eyes up, belly button engaged. Drive through those heels to lift our weight, our heavy things. And we're going to walk it down. Go about 50 yards. Turn around, bring it back. Farmer carry, down and back. With that heavy, heavy weight will help build some core strength and stability and work on that initial press phase of the tire flip. Okay. It's very, very important that we build a nice, strong core when we are doing heavy lifting. That's where it helps build that foundation. And you could say, well, Janet, I'm working my core every time I deadlift or I squat or I lunge. You're right, you are, but that doesn't mean you totally ignore those core building exercises. So I've got 3 of them for you. We're gonna take it down to our mat. First one, you've got dead bugs, okay? On your mat, on your back. Arms up, knees up, head and shoulders lifted. You're gonna do opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach back, pull in. That's 1. Reach back, pull in. That's also 1. We're making these hard. Count. Only 1 arm, 1 leg moves at a time. Dead bugs. Nice and strong, slow and controlled. From here, we'll relax. Head and shoulders lift, legs lift. Belly button is pulled in, back is pushed to the ground. Teeny tiny little flutter kicks. If you need to bring your legs up here so that your back stays pressed into the mat, then do it, because that's what counts. Keeping that back pushed into the mat, legs are straight, teeny tiny kicks. Nothing big like this. Teeny, 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 tiny little flutter kicks. Okay, then we're gonna flip it over, because our core is not just the front of our body, it's the back of our body too. So we're gonna flip it over, we're gonna do some prone swimmer pulls. So right here, spine in line. We're gonna lift, pull back like we're doing a breaststroke. Reach those arms through, pull back. Notice, we're not lifting the chin. There doesn't need to be an arch in our neck. Spine in line. Hip, just keep a nice straight line through that neck. Reach, pull back. Heels are lifted, toes are pointing to the ground. Building a strong core from front to back. So there you have it, some tire flipping strength exercises. Let me show you the board so you have the list. Right here we go. You're gonna start with squat curl press. Break it apart if you need to. Reverse lunge, the power skip. On these exercises, I would make these about 8 to 12 reps for these first 2, okay? Remember, this one's hard count, so the same number of reps each leg. You've got your farmer carry, okay? Grab something heavy, gallon of water if you need to, you know, a heavy suitcase, something. Hold on to it. We're gonna lift with our legs. We're gonna walk that down and back, about 50 yards down, 50 yards back. Then you have dead bugs. Let's make these hard count. These last 3, we're gonna make this 10 to 30 reps. Okay, you decide what feels best for you. Dead bugs might be 10 reps, but flutter kicks could definitely be 30, okay? Prone swimmers, somewhere around the 15 mark. You've got to listen to your body and see what works for you. I would complete this whole series 2 to 4 times, okay? And then before you know it, you'll be ready to flip that tire. You don't have a tire? Come on down to my house, we'll flip tires together. There you have it. Give it a try, see what you can do. Have a fantastic day.